President of Iran has been in the United States speaking at Columbia University in New York on Monday, September 24, and at the United Nations on Tuesday, September 25. The media in America have denounced him universally and repeatedly and viciously for being repressive to the media in Iran and not allowing them to have freedom of the press in Iran. The politicians in America, to the last man Jack and woman Jill, have denounced him for denying freedom of religion and freedom of speech in Iran. Well, I do not know what they do to their people in Iran, but I know what America has done to us at Westboro Baptist Church since we were organized 53 years ago. If all the American politicians are against a man like you, Mr. President, and all the American media are against you, I would be inclined to think you must be a pretty good man, Mr. President, because all my 77 years of experience dealing with the American media and American politicians causes me to suspect that anything they say is a lie. At Westboro Baptist Church, we have kept careful records, including many file drawers full of documentation over the years, and we are prepared to give evidence against this evil, sodomite country called America. We know whereof we speak. There is no religious liberty in America unless that religion suits the powers that run the government. Otherwise, those powers will persecute that religion to the death. I do not know what they do in Iran, but I know what they do in America. And I do not believe it would be possible for any government to be as hostile to any religion anywhere in the world as the American government at every level has been hostile to Westboro Baptist Church. The same applies to America's sleazy, lying media. For any member of the American government or America's media to criticize the president of Iran, China, or any other leader is the height of hypocrisy. And don't talk to me about the First Amendment. I know all about the First Amendment. I can quote all 45 words of the First Amendment by heart, anytime. But I say to you that if the First Amendment ever meant anything to anybody, it does not do so now. I say to you, from a wealth of experience, the First Amendment is dead. Meaningless words on dry, crumbling parchment. I do not know what the media does in Iran, but I know from years of personal hands-on experience what the media does in America. In America, at every level, the media lie through their store-bought teeth. I tend to believe just the opposite of whatever the media say. It would be impossible for the media in Iran, whoever runs it, to be any more crooked than the American media. I never heard or read of any church in Iran being bombed by night riders, but America bombed Westboro Baptist Church. I never heard or read of any church in Iran being raided by the police using battering rams to batter down the doors, armed with a warrant signed by a crooked judge. But America raided Westboro Baptist Church, and we've still got the marks on our doors and the hastily snapped photos to prove it. As I said about religious liberty in America, or rather about the lack of religious liberty in this evil country, so I say also about freedom of speech in America. There is no freedom of speech in America unless that speech suits the powers that run the government. Otherwise, those powers will persecute the speaker to the death to shut him up. I do not know what they do about freedom of speech in Iran, but I do know, based upon my 60 years of faithfully preaching the gospel in this evil country called America, that it would be impossible for Iran or China or Russia or anywhere else in the world to be as repressive of speech they don't like as America is. And so, I say to the President of Iran, welcome, Mr. President, to America, land of the sodomite damned. You say you have no fags in Iran. I think you may have a few you don't know about. So, give me a visa, Mr. President, for Iran. I would like to come to Iran and preach the gospel there and just see and let all the world see just who has the most freedom of speech and religion, Iran or America. Amen.
For more timely topical Bible commentary, go to GodHatesFags.com, GodHatesAmerica.com, and PriestRapeBoys.com. For fascinating video expositions of the signs we carry, go to SignMovies.net.